and welcome to episode 29 of the Cherry Bakewell Diaries. Today I'm going to be making my Christmas cake. So it's a rich fruit cake all soaked in brandy, and I'm going to be doing a 7-inch round cake today, fairly standard size. So I'm going to go and get everything ready and then we'll get started. So as you can see, we've got everything ready. We start off with 150 grams of soft margarine. Into that goes 175 grams of soft brown sugar, soft dark brown sugar, and then we've got a tablespoon of black treacle. This adds a lovely moist texture to the cake, and it also adds a lovely deep rich flavour as well. So put your black treacle in next. What I do is this first bit of the cake I mix with the electric mixer, and I find that works better because the black treacle needs to get really blended in, and if you do it all with a wooden spoon you can't mix the black treacle in that well. So the next bit we put in is eggs. We've got 4 eggs. Just put everything all in together. And then we've got 200 grams of plain flour and 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, ground mixed spice. And half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. I love the smell of nutmeg, it's a very Christmassy smell. And then we put 50 grams of ground almonds. So basically, apart from the eggs, we're putting all the dry ingredients in to the bowl. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this mixed on the electric mixer and then I'll show you the next bit. Right, so there it is all mixed, and as you can see the black treacle's mixed in nicely. If you do it with a wooden spoon it's difficult to get it all blended in correctly. So do the first little bit on the electric mixer. Okay, so the next bit we're going to do is our fruit. Now I've got 650 grams of mixed dried fruit. Now this has been soaking in 2 tablespoons of brandy overnight. So put your fruit in a bowl, 2 tablespoons of brandy, give it a mix, cover it up and leave it overnight. And then that's your fruit all ready, because that will make your fruit all nice and plump and juicy. All right, so that's your fruit all going in. And then we add another 2 tablespoons of brandy. So once the brandy's gone in, I added 65 grams of glacé cherries, which were halved, so they've gone in as well. Apologies I didn't show that bit, my video played up a little bit, but the cherries have gone in. So 65 grams of glacé cherries. And the other thing I put in is the grated rind of an orange. Now you can use lemon, but I prefer orange. You can use a bit of each if you want to, but I prefer the grated rind of an orange. I think orange is a nice Christmassy flavour. So grated rind of an orange, that goes in next. And then that's all your ingredients ready. And I've got a 7-inch round cake tin, which I've lined with greaseproof paper or baking paper. Now some people use 2 layers of baking paper. I don't, I just use the one, I find that easier. So you just cut a couple of strips around the outside, cut slits into the bottom so that it fits nicely into your tin. So as you can see, the bottom pieces, they've got slits cut into the bottom, you see? And then that just fits nicely into your tin. Just fits the cake tin a bit easier. And then you put your round one on the top like that, just to line your tin. And then everything goes into your tin. Smells like Christmas in here. So just put it all in, smooth out the top. So it should come up more or less to the top like that. And then that will bake on gas mark 1, which is 140 degrees centigrade, for 2.5 to 2 3/4 hours. So after 2.5 hours, check it with a skewer through the centre. If it comes out clean, then it's done. If it's not, then just leave it another half an hour. What I also do is, which I'm going to get in a minute, tie some brown paper around the outside of the tin. Hello and welcome back. So the Christmas cake is all cooked. I didn't explain in the previous bit, the bit about the brown paper going around the outside. The reason we do that is because it helps to stop it going too brown. If you don't put the brown paper around, it can go brown too quickly, and we don't want it going too crispy on the top. So if you've got any old brown envelopes or any brown paper that you've got, just tie it around the outside of the cake with a bit of string, and that'll just help to prevent it going too brown. So this is our Christmas cake. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. And it's still a little bit springy on the top, but it's cooked all the way through. So that's our Christmas cake. So enjoy that. Now what you need to do with this is wrap it in cling film, wrap it in a couple of layers of cling film, then wrap it in some foil and leave it for 2 weeks. Don't touch it for 2 weeks. And then every 2 weeks you need to feed it. So what I mean by feeding it is you get a skewer and you put holes in the top of the cake and you pour over 2 tablespoons of brandy. Just pour it over the top of the cake so that it all soaks in. Let it completely soak in till it's dry, then wrap it back up again and then leave it another 2 weeks. So you do that every 2 weeks up until Christmas, or up until you want to marzipan it. So do that, get it wrapped up nicely with cling film and foil, okay? So that's your Christmas cake. I'll do another episode of marzipan in it, and then we'll decorate it on another one as well. Next week we're going to be doing our Halloween cupcakes. So I'll do those next week for you, and we'll make all the spiders and the witches' hats and the pumpkins to go on the top. So I'll do that from start to finish right the way through for you. Okay? So just a little thank you to the new subscribers we've got. We've got another 3 new subscribers this week, so hello to you. I hope you enjoy the videos. I do try and put a selection of videos on as best I can, and I try and sort of do seasonal things as well. So thank you for everybody who's liked and shared and subscribed. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So for now, enjoy making your Christmas cake. I'm sure you'll enjoy the smell in your kitchen because it is lovely. So enjoy making that, and I'll see you again next week with the Halloween cupcakes. Take care for now. Bye.